What's going on, H.O.C players? Now we're going to go over our 41 zone. Before we go over our 41 zone, let's talk about the defense that we'll be going against. The 41 zone is usually ran against a 2-3 defense. As you can see here, this is a 2-3 defense. The strength of the 2-3 defense is the back line. The defense where they have the most amount of players will let you know that's the strength. Where they have the least amount of players will let you know that's the vulnerable part. So the strength of the 2-3 defense is to protect the paint. That's why they have 3 guys in the back. The weak part of the 2-3 defense is shooting because there are only 2 guys up front. So when we go against a 2-3, let's just go over this really quick. We have to understand the rotations of the 2-3 defense. If the ball was in the corner of the 2-3 defense, this guard would come out, he would shift over, he shifts over, he shifts over, and now he's backside help. If the ball was on the wing of the 2-3, this guard would be on the ball, he would be over. This would be the look of the 2-3 defense. If the ball was to swing to the top, everything would be even. If the ball was to go to the opposite wing, this guard would step up, this guard would be here, and these guys would be regular. Now, what happens with the 2-3 defense as players are moving on the court will determine how the defense is played. So, for example, when there's a man at the high post, usually what happens is the middleman comes up and plays defense. If there's a man on the wing, usually the guards only rotate to where the ball is. The reason why this defender is up at the high post, and even though he doesn't have the ball, is because that is a vulnerable spot in the defense. So when the ball is here, one of the guards have to take the ball. If they swing it here, we swing it here, they shift over, he'll shift over because he's supposed to move the same way the ball moves. And let's not forget about our short corner guy. He always rotate ball side as well. When the ball reverses or goes to the opposite side, he rotates over from the high post. The short corner man rotates over. The short corner man's job is to not hide behind the defense. It is his job to find an open gap in space where he can receive a pass from one of the guards. So now that we understand the 2-3 rotation, now let's go over our offense and what that looks like without the defense. So this is 41 zone. When the ball's up top, everything is even. Now, the short corner man, when he has the ball, his first option is to always shoot. Turn and face, attack, or take a jump shot. His second option is to pass to the high post. Not from here to there, but when the ball rotates to the wing, high post comes here. It goes to the short corner. Now he goes down the lane line. We're looking to pass it to the high post. Now that middle man that's usually there, we want to make sure that we're cutting in front of the defense down the lane line and not behind the defense, right? That's the bottom of the 2-3. If that option is not there, then we reverse the basketball. We kick it all the way to the opposite side. That is the third option. If that option is not there, we have a safe pass back to the wing. Now, for the final option, when the short corner man has the ball, for whatever reason, if he drives the baseline 4 lifts, the guard on the wing drops to the corner, because just in case he gets through, we can kick it to the corner and force a closeout, and everything rotates over, or kick it back here. But those are the options for the short corner man. Let's just take these guys off. Now let's go over the high post. When the ball is at the top of the key, The high post is in the middle. We can ball fake left or ball fake right to try to get the ball into the high post. If we get the ball into the high post from the middle, his first option is to turn and shoot. Regardless of where he gets the ball, that is always the first option. So for example, if we swing it to the wing and high post rotates over, remember short corner comes too. If we pass it there, his first option is always to turn and shoot. When the high post has the ball, his second option is to pass to the short corner because they'll be on the same side. Again, we pass it out, we swing, the ball goes here, he rotates over, short corner rotates over, we pass it inside, he gives it to the short corner. Our third option is reversing the ball. So if we pass to the high post, he doesn't have a shot, short corner's not open, we now reverse the ball to the opposite side. That will create a closeout. Our last option, of course, well, the fourth option is to kick it back out for a safe pass. And then the other option is always to drive. If he drives the middle, this guard here always drops, shift, shift, right? And he's rotating to opposite side. So those are our options for the high post. When it comes to guards on the wing, remember our first option, we always can pass and fill. Pass here, fill opposite. We pass here, fill opposite. So that's always an option. But majority of the time when we swing the ball, we are looking to score. So if we swing the ball to the wing, we're looking to score first. If not, we're looking to get the ball to the high post. And of course, we know the options for the other guys. Our next option is pass and cut to the corner. So for example, if we pass here, he rotates to the side, we cut to the corner. We now have an overload look. Overload, where all our options are still available. We pass to the corner, we always looking to score. If he pass to the short corner, then high post dives. If he pass to the high post, then short corner. He could pass it there or attack the middle. Now, if the high post attacks the middle, everything reverses back into position. Okay? The other option that we have is the Iverson cut. The Iverson cut. The Iverson cut is when we pass to one side and the other side sets a back screen. Well, the Iverson cut, first, let me say the Iverson cut is when we say Iverson cut, this guy goes over top, this guys go underneath, and we're just switching. And then we can pass the ball. But what else we do in this is we have the Iverson cut with a screen. So for example, we pass it here. It may be two guards on defense up top, of course. That's going to shift over. And what happens with this guard here sets a back screen on the outer guard. He rotates out. We skip past it, of course. He rotates over. We now have a shot, a drive, or we kick to the short corner, and he dives down. So our options are shoot, pass it to the high post or the short corner, pass and cut to the corner, the Iverson cut or the Iverson cut with the screen. And that is our 41 zone. Now, let's look at it really quick with a defense. .41 zone, we come out, he's up. If we pass here, we have pass and fill. Defense shifts, everything rotates over. We make sure we're not hiding behind the defense. We swing it back. If we pass it to the high post, first option is looking for the short corner for a layup. Well, second option, I'm sorry. First option is always to score. Second option, short corner. Third option is to reverse the ball. Now, if you notice when the ball is on this side, the whole entire defense shifts. So when we reverse the ball, that creates a closeout where the bottom man has to come out and play defense until these two guards rotate back. If we do it fast enough, we can attack the baseline, and he'll be rotating over too, and get a layup. He'll fill all the way to the short corner because it's ball side. He'll rotate over. We may still be able to kick the ball out for a jump shot. So this is our 41 zone.